I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Back again with Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is season 4, episode 19, New Moon Rising. So last episode, we coming off probably one of the worst episodes of the series, in my personal opinion, where I guess Buffy and Riley were just stuck having sex in this.
They're like a sex fest, you know, while everything else was happening,
around,
you know, and they try to tie it in with religion, you know, and how, I don't know, I felt like there was too many components, and they needed to simple it down, I think, a little bit.
And I was editing that episode too. To me, I just realized because it's been like a couple of days since I edited that episode. I remember rewatching it. I'm like, this episode doesn't really make sense in the beginning, and it just felt more and more just out of nowhere. Things didn't make sense.
Yeah.
You know? So
I just think it wasn't planned accordingly. Like, I'm sorry to the writer who wrote that. I just don't think it just wasn't.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
They tried.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had no script and they were just thinking shit of the day. That's how it was. I feel like, where is it going? You know?
Yeah.
So anyway,
again, not everything can be.
Not every single episode can have the best episodes. Again, it's 22 episodes a season. I mean, of course you're gonna have some duds.
I think that was the dud.
Yeah, I think that was definitely the dud.
Yeah.
No fans so bust about it. But anyway, let's just dive into this one. If you guys want the full reaction, check out the Patreon. Links in the description down below. If you guys like these videos, again, just try to support us over there. You know, that's what keeps these videos alive. You know, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be doing this at all. You know, so check that out.
Do you like cats? I'm more of a dog person myself, but I'm not like death to all cats. Why? Because I was thinking about getting one. Can you have one in the doors? No, but this would be a sneaky cat.
Sneaky cat.
It'd be sort of. Then we could make Kitty go bonkers with string and catnip and stuff. Absolutely. Fun. I'm excited about the Scooby meeting, I think.
Oh, they're holding hands.
I'm not sure. Probably just your garden variety disaster.
Thing is, we've been busy with the initiative. Our squads are pulling a lot more captures, so we got demons coming out our ears.
That's a metaphor. I got it, thanks.
Matter of some import brewing.
Oz. Only because of the backstory. Or, flashback. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
I like Oz.
Did you get back?
Pretty much now.
Yeah, no.
Were you here, or are you just passing through?
Let's not bombard the poor chap with questions right off. Can I get you some?
I was hoping that we could talk. Later. Tonight.
I guess so.
Come by your place?
Don't try to go for a kiss or anything. Cause you don't
Yeah,
know
you've been
situation.
gone. No, you know.
Yeah.
Wait. No, it's okay. You should be with your friends, and I should go. Please.
Tara has every right to feel
But
uncomfortable.
also she does. I feel like her situation is a little complicated because you can't act jealous, but you can't show what you really want. So I feel like it's really hard for her.
They had a rough breakup. Some stuff came up, and Oz pretty much bailed overnight. He was totally dealing with Oz being a werewolf. It wasn't even.
Back up there. Oz is a werewolf, and Willow was dating him?
Yes. Hence the high emotions.
Man, you seem smarter than that.
Oz is not dangerous. Something happened, and it wasn't his fault. God, I never knew you were such a bigot.
Whoa! Hey, how did we get the bigot? I'm just saying it's a little weird to date someone who tries to eat you once a month.
Because of Angel. She still has a mission with Angel to him.
About it all the time. God, this is all so weird. I feel like this isn't really happening. Like it's a dream or something.
Look up. Look at the sky.
Oh!
It's a
Just
full
to
moon.
keep track of them after I left.
Full moon.
He's controlled it.
Full moon.
You did it. How did you do it? Where did you go?
That's a long
to Xander, and he said you didn't have a new guy.
Well,
No new guy.
no new guy.
And I'm not gonna push,
Okay, that's good.
but I am a different person than when I left. And I can be what you need now.
Oh, don't tell me it's a werewolf.
Oh no!
Oh, no, I don't think it's a werewolf. It looks like his house.
No, I think they're full of hair.
Oh, they're gonna- oh fuck. Yeah,
That looks like a werewolf to me.
So now Riley's gonna think it's Oz.
So that's it? You keep your cool and no more Wolfie?
You know, some more. Take some herbs and stuff. Some chanting.
You've had this complete mind-body transformation. I've just been here.
But she's been doing.
You've advanced
Yeah.
your witch
Yeah.
stuff.
Just sleep a little while. Whatever you want.
What the fuck does that mean? I'm sorry.
I'll have
What does that mean?
Less confusing waffles right now.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, sorry. I'll come back.
Are you looking for Willow? She's just in the bathroom down the hall.
No, it's okay.
You sure you don't want to come in?
He's being cool about
Yeah.
it. He's not.
Because he is. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Well,
But then he doesn't know.
No, yeah.
He doesn't know.
Yeah. That's why I feel like Willow should tell.
Willow, you need to tell.
Because right now, I don't know if you're leading him on or. I mean, she's not leading him on.
But you're also not being honest to yourself and also to Tara.
You okay? Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I want to hear about you and Oz. I was with them all night. All night? Oh my god. Wait. Last night was a wolf moon, right? Yep. He didn't change, Buffy. He said he was going to find a cure, and he did. In Tibet. Oh my god. I can't believe it. No, there's Woo and who. But there's uh-oh and why now? It's complicated. Why complicated? Because of Tara. You mean Tara has a crush on Oz?
Oh, she doesn't even know?
No, she doesn't. So she's telling her.
Oh. That's great. You know, I mean, I think Tara's a really great girl. Well, she is. And there's something between us totally different from what Oz and I have. Well, there you go. I mean, you know, you have to follow your heart, Will, and that's what's important, Will. Why do you keep saying my name like that?
Yeah.
Like what, Will?
Will.
No. No, absolutely no to that question. I'm glad you told me. I was gonna tell him, but then we started hanging out and I could just feel everything coming back. But he's Oz, you know? Yeah. I don't want to hurt anyone, Buffy. No matter what, somebody's gonna get hurt.
Yeah, in this scenario, I think someone is going to get hurt. Yeah.
But it's a difficult decision.
Adam.
Spider, I want you to come with me.
Do you?
You're going to help me with my problem.
Why is that exactly?
I'm going to help you with yours.
What you saw this morning wasn't. No, it's okay. I always knew that if you came back, just talking, nothing happened. It was intense. Just talking. We have a lot to talk about. Whatever you know happens, I'll still be here. I'll still be your friend. Of course we'll be friends. And that's not even a question. I know what he meant to me.
Then he
But
left.
he left and
And now you're here.
everything changed. I changed. Again,
I do feel sorry for Willow because, again,
you're a big part of that.
yeah.
You're a big makes you happy.
Willow.
Oh, no.
Hey. I thought I heard Willow. Is that her sweater?
I just hope that you guys will be very happy.
You smell like her.
Yes.
But there's something to talk about? Are you two involved?
I have to go.
Because she never said anything to me like that. We talked all night and she never... Is she in love with you? Tell me, is she?
There goes your, you know, being cool. Oh!
Run.
It's hilarious. We're just trying to see. Oh, it's what's called go capture him, huh?
Oh, the initiative, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
What's going
We'll
on?
take it from here.
This thing looks like it may be one of the demons that took out Graham's guys the other night.
No, that's a...
Listen, we know what we're doing. You're in shock.
But...
We'll handle it.
The humans need a leader. A champion. The Slayer can do that.
When it comes to fighting, she does have a slight tendency to win.
Yeah.
I guess you should be on her side.
Oh, be like a spy.
This all goes down. The chip comes out. Yeah.
Tara said they took him right before she found me. So that's good, right? And they probably haven't had time to eviscerate him yet.
You can help by making this a quiet thing.
So what do we do? Well, we need to move fast, so we make a plan without Riley. I hope he calls.
I don't need a bunch of tests to know that this thing's a killer.
Oh! Oh, he switched back. Was he able to calm himself down?
Quiet.
Why? He's not a threat now.
I allowed you to stay as long as you let us do our work, Agent Finn. Only Colonel McNamara can place a cease order on medical testing, and he's told us to proceed.
I always suspected that stuff about werewolf transformations being based on a lunar cycle was campfire talk.
No, come on, you guys are student, I know it. Take him out. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Ooh. Oh.
See that? Transformation related to negative stimulation.
I went to the initiative through the elevator in the low house, but my clearance is long gone.
So we grab a guy, make him take us. Or you could just choose the back way.
Huh?
Hell of a lot less bother.
How'd you get in?
The door was unlocked. Bad news travels fast with us demons. We all like a good laugh.
Short of cash, Spike.
I happen to be seeking monetary gratification, yeah. I'll get you in. No alarms, no cameras,
Yeah, he did sneak out,
no
huh?
waiting.
He's naked. Oh.
He's on.
Okay, cool. At least Riley's helping.
Oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh no.
Into the line.
Until recently, you were an exemplary soldier headed straight for the top. Then you meet this girl, this Slayer, and suddenly you begin to exhibit signs of disloyalty. You abuse your command. Tomorrow, I am going to institute a court-martial to investigate the extent of your involvement with the Slayer and her band of freaks. You're anarchists, Finn. You help us take them down, and you just might save your military career.
So take out
Otherwise,
Slut.
you'll go to your grave labeled a traitor.
Hey! You know who I am?
Yeah.
I'm
And you're
Buffy.
pretty good with this thing. Take us to him.
I'm Buffy, bitch.
Finn stays in the brig. That's who you came for. The wolf. Guess we're 2 for 1.
Get dressed.
How'd you get in?
Talk later. Stealthy escape now.
Where are we gonna go?
I leave now, I can't ever come back. hear that out loud.
Oh, okay. So he's willing to leave the military.
Stay back. I'll put William Burroughs on your leader here.
Maybe this is gonna make him leave town.
Look, you're back.
Oh.
Oh, he's angry at her.
Let's go.
So I guess he has to leave. I guess that makes him leave town, I guess.
We're just too findable in a big clump.
It was better. Besides, I think it's mostly me the initiative wants now.
Probably.
We'll be safe for tonight at least. The campus is still blacked out, so that'll slow the initiative down.
He left his military career for you. That's a pretty big commitment right there.
I was in a totally black and white space, people versus monsters, and it ain't like that. Especially when it comes to love.
I think you should tell him about Angel now. Because I don't know. That's what I would do.
I have to tell you some stuff
Oh,
There you go.
there we go.
about my past. And it's not all stuff that you're gonna like.
Yeah, I sucked some vampire dick. Yeah, they should.
No, I want to hear. I want to see his reaction to it, but I don't think they're
No.
gonna show it. Yeah.
I shouldn't come back now. I just thought I'd changed.
You have changed. You stopped the wolf from coming out. I saw it.
The one thing that brings it out of me is you.
Eee. That's something you don't want
Which
to hear.
wasn't that kind of ironic in my book. But you're happy.
I am.
Yeah.
I can't explain it.
Maybe safer for both of us if you don't.
Yeah, please don't. I wouldn't want to hear it either. I'm happy that you're happy, but I don't want to hear that you're happy.
Yeah.
That makes any sense.
But it was like that.
It was stupid to think that you'd just be
Waiting. Yeah.
waiting.
Kind of naive to think. I would think
Just
the same
waiting.
thing.
What are you gonna do?
I think I better take off.
Yeah.
When?
Now, I mean,
Right now.
Yeah.
Pretty much now.
Yeah.
Oh man, I really do feel bad. That's a tough to like.
It sucks too because he went through a lot trying to be with her too. Which is, yeah. I feel like maybe if you kept in contact, maybe maybe you still would have her.
I have to tell you. No, I understand. You have to be with the person you love. I am.
Oh.
I mean. Okay? Oh, yes.
It's like they're saying things without
I feel
saying
horrible about
them.
everything I
You know.
put you through.
Yeah, kiss. Or is that a little too taboo for this era though?
Yeah, the time frame that it came
Yeah,
out. I don't know.
think- Do they?
Are they going to? Oh.
Yeah,
no.
they're not gonna
Yeah.
show that. Yeah. Nowadays, you see it on every single Disney Channel now episode. You just see But I think that back then, what 90 or 2000 actually.
2000.
Yeah, I think maybe it wasn't okay then. Was Will and Grace out by that time? Because I know that's when the public sort of kind of easing into gay culture a little bit.
I don't know.
I think that show was a big.
But
part of it.
maybe it was a different channel. 'Cause this was on
Basically
the CW. So I don't know. I'm assuming this is definitely was probably one of the first.
Yeah.
Shows to show
I
that.
think-
But technically, we didn't really see anything.
Yeah.
They're saying words like, "Oh, you're happy? Yeah, I'm happy." But they're not saying, Willow's my girlfriend. They're not confirming things.
You know what
really.
though? It really does suck because I know this is a little off topic, but I just know back then, if you were gay or lesbian or whatever, it was basically cancel culture back then. Like remember when Rosie O'Donnell came out and Ellen came out? Like they both got fired from their shows for that. So it's just like I like the fact that the show is actually like saying that we're still gonna go with it. Yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about Oz, because, I watching because he said goodbye again to her. You know, he did all those things to get back to her, right? He traveled and he found ways to
control the wolf. Yeah.
Yeah, but and then when he comes back, she's moved on. Like you can't expect someone to, watch their phone, wait for you to call them.
That's why I feel like. That's why I said earlier in the episode. I feel like maybe if he could stay in a little bit of contact. Like send some letters back, and she said
because she says that she's like, I have all these letters, but I didn't know where to send them.
Oh.
And he was traveling, but he could have sent he could have sent a telegram, you could send a mail, something.
But also don't show like you're showing off, like look at me in Paris, like be a little subtle, like I miss you, I'm in Paris, or give them a little progress reports of where you're doing, how you're controlling it, then maybe you'll stop the girl. But I think you can't just leave and then come back and expect that, she was going to be waiting. Which I like the fact that he addressed in the episode. Like, and again, it's also being young and stupid, too. You can't just, I feel like if you were older, you probably would have known better. But we're all kind of young and stupid and do dumb stuff like that. Like, damn, maybe I should have, not expected her to read my mind, Yeah.
Yeah. But I just feel like that was a tough decision for Willow to do because the decision of coming out, because that was kind of pushed on her, I feel like. Yeah. Because, she was still kind of figuring it out, kind of maybe, with Tara. But then she was put in a situation where, okay, well, if I pick Oz, then okay, whatever. But then if I, pick Tara, then people are already going to know. Yeah. Oh, so she's gay, maybe, or bi. I mean, I don't know, but she was pushed into making a decision, and so even though she just told Buffy technically, but and Oz found out also, but I'm assuming everyone else in the gang is gonna find out.
But can I say though, I don't think that technically, you could still, I think. She could have gone back to the way things were before Oz came in, she still probably didn't come out, but she could still be involved with Tara, because I feel like it's really no one's business if they know where they stand with each other, Yeah. So I ain't saying she will come out and say, hey guys, we're a couple.
Not that she needs to do that anyway. Exactly, she could just be like, hey, this is Tara.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're right. But
yeah.
I think maybe she wanted just to tell Buffy because that's her best friend.
And then when Oz found out about Tara, I think it was. I don't think it's necessarily the gay thing. I think it's just the fact that she moved on. I don't think it really mattered if it was she was. It's just she moved on with someone else. That's why he walked out. Which I'm not.
And they talked all night. Yeah. And but.
I think that's
technically the reason why I feel like Willow gets a pass because technically I don't think they were a couple. Yeah. I think they were just talking, right? And they were easing their way into something maybe. And so he's been gone. Yeah. It's not like oh Oz, I've been waiting for you and like you're mine. No, they. So
and can I also say too, it's also a big thing just to throw at them. Say, I feel like that night they were just talking and just catching up, So I feel like saying, "Oh, I'm involved with someone else" is a little bit like maybe a second conversation, but yeah.
But then again, okay, I'm just contradicting myself at this point. But on the other hand, if you were just talking with someone, why wouldn't you say it?
Yeah.
So, but then she may not be willing to accept. Maybe she's not willing to talk about it yet. So, okay. I'm just contradicting myself. I see both sides really on this.
Yeah, I see it all. Of course, yeah. And
I feel bad for everyone involved.
Even when she came out to Buffy, too, which I also kind of say, I know some people may not like this, but I liked how Buffy kind of handled it,
well, first, she was a little, I think the word is, shocked. Yeah. She was like, what? Yeah. But then, I'm not, I'm happy for you, I'm great.
Because you can't really expect so, because again, it's kind of tough. This is a very tough subject to say, but when you're coming out to someone else who doesn't know, you can't expect them to say, "Oh yes, I'm so happy." Sometimes they take it back, but then give them a second to say, "You know what? Okay, You know.
Well, this came out in 2000, so
yeah.
I think the reason why they did that was because they're trying
to
because the time period and the audience, right? So maybe she acted that way because that's how the audience was going to react. But then after a second, then this was confirming it, right? Because nothing was confirmed until now. But now that she says, "Oh, I'm so," then Also, we need to talk about Riley and Buffy.
Yeah.
Riley fucking left the military, and you can get arrested for that. Yeah. But maybe because of the secret initiative, does that matter or no? If you're still in the military,
No, it is the military scenarios. That's why I was like, what he is doing technically is treason. Say what you wish about how the thing is. I mean, if you're in the army, I'm sorry, you may not agree with it, but unfortunately there are orders, you have to follow. You may not dislike. That's one thing about being in the army, I guess.
Or just in the military.
General, sorry, not army, but yeah, in the military in general. So sometimes you have to follow orders that you don't necessarily believe in. So yeah.
I feel like it's gonna suck because if he gets arrested, does that mean he goes to military prison, right?
Yeah.
I heard that was. I don't know. I've never been. But I heard that it sucks.
It does.
It's worse there than other prisons. I'm curious if anyone knows.
I don't know much about that.
I don't know. I've never been in prison.
I didn't know they have military prisons.
I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, they do. I just wonder if you guys know about any of that stuff because I'm curious, how much worse is it? Is it?
Also, I thought for a second that maybe Riley was kind of. I shouldn't think that. I thought he was probably playing a con, double agent, because when he had that conversation with the officer about doing some of her duties, the conversation just cut off. We never got Riley's response, so I thought maybe he was okay, I know Buffy, she's gonna come in here, okay, so when she does, you go play on basically what Adam's doing with Spike, you play double agent, so we have two people spying on the Scooby gang. You have Spike and you have Riley, and I thought that could have been a good concept, but I guess maybe after that conversation that he had with Buffy and Riley had in the school, I'm not thinking that so much now.
And now, he say goodbye to his friends because Riley had friends initiative. So, and what about school? He was at school through the military. Yeah. What does he do now? Yeah. What?
And not just for Riley, but also Buffy. I'm sure they're gonna come after them too, all of the Scooby Gang. So, yeah, and we have 3 more episodes until the season finale. So I guess things are probably starting to ramp up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm also glad that Buffy told Riley about Angel, because that's something I low-key kind of wanted to see almost all seasons, or at least since they got together. You know? But I am a little disappointed that they didn't show his reaction, because I wanted to see the reaction,
Well, I think that he learned his lesson, though. Yeah. Because with the Oz, right? He learned his lesson that not all demons are, really bad. Some things, it goes by case, which is what Buffy said. So I think he learned his lesson. And when he was at the school, at the end, he was saying that, so maybe this is supposed to be, he...
Kind of also,
But I would be, if you had an ex that was a vampire, I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Tell me something more.
I would think you're insane. Yeah. I would dump you.
You have to mention the soul thing. He's cursed, So, I mean... Who knows?
I would know. What if I said that to you? Wouldn't you be like, "Oh, this girl is crazy"?
No, actually, to be honest.
But we know in this universe, obviously, it's real. But
honestly, what I would say is, if you told me that information, I know that he's cursed. He's not 100% a dangerous ass vampire. That's your ex. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and judge you on your ex. Shit. So, but I was gonna say something about Riley and Oz. I kind of wish we got a moment where Oz actually. Riley saw Oz not transform. He knows that he's 100% innocent, because he just oh, that's Oz. What if he was that werewolf? We never even got information about that werewolf. Who was that other werewolf that killed his friend?
You're right. So, there was a group of them. You know, so where are those?
Oh, it's Oz. How do you know Oz actually didn't kill that person. You know, I kind of wish that Riley knew 100% that Oz was innocent. You know, because he saw him maybe later on that night with Willow, something along those lines. So that when they captured him, he's like, "Oh, there's no way that could be what's called not being a bigot, and they are being bigots." You know, something like that. You know.
Yeah. I thought it was a great episode. Really, I think it was like we got a lot of stuff in this episode, and I enjoyed it.
And I enjoyed Adam's plan a little bit more this episode because I feel like the rest of the season, he seems like he's doing something. We still don't even know his plan because it cut off with Spike. You know, all we got was Spike saying, "Oh, I like that plan. It sounds good," and then I'll be your inside man. So I'm curious what his big master plan is going to be.
Yeah, but you know what with Spike? So he's playing double agent, but who really knows? He could be secretly being a triple agent because, you know, he doesn't want to listen to no one.
See, that's what I'm saying.
You know, Spike has his own thing.
Yeah.
He wants to do what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be.
Spike is
if he's a triple agent, I wouldn't be surprised.
Spike right now for me is just one of those characters that's just sitting there like, fuck, we gotta use him. Let's just throw him in.
They're just putting him in different areas.
But it's like to him, to me, if I was the actor who plays Spike, I'm like, this is an easy ass paycheck. I'm just sitting here, so I don't really have nothing really to like contribute to the show right now, you know. So yeah, you know, the fans love me. You know, I'm saying my little witty lines, and I'm out.
I'm curious though, is Tara gonna be part of the official Scooby Gang now, or not yet? Yeah. Because we saw her in this episode, she was attending these meetings with them, and Willow was explaining it to her a little bit. So.
That's why I was a little confused because for some reason I thought they all knew about Willow and Tara because
nothing was confirmed. I think that's what this episode was about, was confirming things.
Well, I wish it was a little bit more towards. I wish What's His Face also found out too. Xander and everyone in this could be.
Well, I'm sure that maybe I bet you they're gonna
off screen maybe
after this episode. There's gonna be more episodes that are probably gonna bring it up. So. Yeah.
Anyway, great episode. Yeah. Long outro. Sorry, guys.
There's so much to talk about, you know.
If you guys want to get the full reaction, check out the Patreon. Again, that's really helping us with this channel. You know, it's keeping the lights on a little bit. You know, so if you don't like the content, support us over there. If not, just give it a like, comment, and we'll see you guys next week.